Hello, good afternoon, and welcome back to this shared space on YouTube we call Natural Connection with the Shaman. I'm your host, Shaman Odin Greywolf, and today I don't have the normal esoteric mathematics and everything of the day. I just have some lunar wisdom for you and some oracle cards. So tomorrow will be the 26th, right? And we're doing lunar transitions. So the Druids had a thing back in the times where every 2 days they would go out and mark the position of the moon and the alignment, right? To stay in harmony with nature. And this granted them the ability to foresee what was coming, to understand how people would behave, to understand what plants would grow, where wildlife was, lunar or water tides, fishing, etc. So that's what I do here with the lunar practices. Every 2 days is a transition. For the first time, I'm giving the transitions to you ahead of time so that you know what to expect. And you can do what you wish with it. Like, people can use it for lunar magic, manifestation, gardening, growing fruits, vegetables, herbs, counsel, understanding people's mentalities of the day, work, stock market. There's all kinds of ways you can use it. So on the 26th, tomorrow, it will be a 7-day. That means you add up the date, equals 25, 2 plus 5 equals 7. Yeah, tomorrow. 7 stands for wisdom, intellect, intuition, introspection, and a thirst for knowledge. So you might find yourself going within tomorrow. Meditations, writing, journaling, seeing things, learning, studying, using your practices. 7 stands for the 7 sciences of liberal arts. So, it will be a waxing crescent moon conjunct Mars in Virgo 12th house tomorrow. This will be under Asta Nakshatra. This represents using your skills to help others in compassionate areas like psychological work or introspection. Maybe share how to keep a dream journal and spend enough time with yourself. Mind you, remember, it's a 7-day. You're going to want some solitude to decompress from others after you offer assistance. It's always good to decompress after you offer assistance to others, psychologically listen, and give feedback. Or even if you're enjoying yourself, giving yourself downtime in between engagements is important for the human psyche. It helps your energy realign. It's just like, throwing a rock in a pebble or a rock in a pool. You allow the waters to settle, right? Same thing with your body. So tomorrow you might find yourself, after offering your assistance, wanting some good alone time. Time alone is good to remind ourselves where others end and we begin, or vice versa, where we begin or where we end and others begin. Giving too much of yourself, it tends to be, when you give too much of yourself, you tend to forget who you are, why you are doing things that you enjoy in the first place. So all information you can use for tomorrow's energy. 2 days from that, the 28th, we have the number 27. 2 plus 7 equals 9. You're going to be seeing from a higher awareness on this day. The waxing crescent moon in Libra under Swati Nakshatra will give you, is the energy of cooperative, but not at the cost of your own independence. Meaning you'll want to work with others and you'll want to compromise with others, but not at your own expense. Never give to the point where it's not what you truly want to do, because this is how you build resentment. So it's a good thing to understand this on the 28th, because you're going to want to keep your independence. Use your wit to achieve your goals, and you'll be able to reach your goals through strategic planning. So strategic planning is like, plan out your life. Take steps into every action you do. You're going to want to do this while learning to balance your need for connection with your desire for independence to maintain inner harmony. Now, Lilith will be in Libra, the first house, which means that you may have to, with this waxing crescent moon, not conjunct, but close enough to where the energies will combine. Lilith as the ascendant in Libra is going to make you have to face some kind of fear in order to empower yourself. So that's what you have on the 28th, this type of energy. So I'm going to pull some oracle cards now, and we will cut this one short. I have some appointments to make. I had loaned this deck out to a friend, or my girlfriend, and it wasn't being used, so I Indian gave it. I just asked her if I could take it back, because I really love Ganesh Oracle. It's fun, positive, uplifting, colorful, and I like Ganesh anyways. And we're working with Jupiter. All right, so let's see. From Ganesh Oracle, what do we have? Okay, one so far. One. What do we got? It's time for a spiritual quest. You could have been feeling this the last couple of days. Very relaxing, introspective. It actually, yesterday was a very internal day. It was very comforting, soothing, going within, relaxing, non-negative way. You know how sometimes you'll relax and you'll be like, oh, but I got so much to... It wasn't like that for me. It was like, I am enjoying this. Perfect day to practice. Begin practicing a daily meditation routine. Be present and reflect. Unlock your true potential and find true purpose within. Rise above the challenges you may be facing. So that's how it started yesterday. After yesterday's video, I did some meditation, and just the experience I had in meditation was very happy, childlike energy. I experienced I meditated into sleep, and then in that dream, I was gifted good information, an adult big wheel, and a BMX bike, and they were all black and chrome, the big wheel and everything. And I was just ecstatic. The information I received was great, so I just stayed in that energy for all day, and took another nap later on in that day. Felt very good, and still went to bed around 9 or 10-ish o'clock. Meditation is good for you because we are taught to constantly be on the go, and that's not good for anybody. Constantly being on the, this is what the meditation was about. Why is it that human beings are always trying to figure something out? Or if they're not trying to figure something out, they're trying to speak, or they're trying to do. What is wrong with the human psyche, where it's never rested, it's never on the present moment? Even in many meditation circles or classes that I've taken with, their form of meditation is to get something. I'm sorry, to achieve something. I didn't mean to laugh. It just came that way. It was natural. That's not how I find meditation helpful. Meditation is good to let go, release. Even saying that is achieving something, but on a different scale. I don't particularly enjoy meditating to try to solve the mysteries of the world. There's plenty of books for that. Meditation should be something that could bring you back to serenity. I watched a reel on Instagram about a sober living or whatever. And the guy said, being bored is doing absolutely nothing and going crazy about it. Like, oh! And being in serene energy is doing absolutely nothing and loving it. And that kind of energy only comes from inner work. So it's easy to spot people in need of inner healing by their busy schedule or by their need for entertainment. Go. It's like this. It's like if you're always playing the drums, right? This is just a metaphor. So you don't have to communicate with others. There's something you're avoiding, right? So when I see people in need of healing, this is what I mean. We need to be serene in that comfort of you don't have to do anything. So try a meditation practice like that and see how it helps you. I mean, even online with content creators, being a content creator can put you in a pickle of feeling like you have to constantly be doing more, when actually you should just settle and be yourself, right? Just be yourself. The spiritual war that people put themselves through is trying to do more than you are. There are many things that I do for enjoyment. I write books. I write journals. I look at the stars. None of those are my spiritual practice. They're interesting for the mind. They help make sense of the magical, spiritual, metaphysical experiences I have when I'm not doing much in nature. It's quiet, serene. I'm just there. I'm not there to gather or to force the universe to give me a vision quest or meditate until God answers my questions. I'm just there. And things happen. And the readings and esoteric and occult and magic practices, they are intriguing because they help understand that others have experienced these things as well. And it's like I said with our interview on Jaguar Child, 1414 at the time. It's like just having crayons and coloring books in between the time of your spiritual experiences. But so the reason this is all coming through, I believe, is to help you understand about a spiritual quest you're about to embark on. Practice daily meditation to reflect on your life and unlock, well, by clearing, it'll clear your energy. So you may have a lot of energetic cords attached to you. energetic cords could be, let's put it this way. How many people argue over what spiritual practices or spiritual quests are? How much information out there is flooded today about the true way, or the true path, or the true belief, or this or that? Detach from that shit. It's not real. Like, what works for you? What works for you should feel joyful and positive. There should be no stressful energy on it. When I write my journals, it's a beautiful, amazing joy for me. It's an energy work, because I'm looking at the stars, the moon, the astrology, the cards, the esoterica, the numerology, and it feels good, right? Now, if it was a drag and a drain, there wouldn't be so much positive outcome from it. It would feel like a job, right? And it seems like this is telling you have many people in your energetic cords making you feel like you have to do something for them, or even just do something. I'm going to respond to that like this. I'm sure, I can't remember of one now, but I'm sure there are stories about this in the Vedantas and the Buddhist traditions. But imagine somebody walking up to Buddha, Shakyamuni, Gautama, or what is that other one? Siddhartha. There's a few Buddha names. They're all the same story, a prince who gave up his life to go sit under a tree. Now imagine someone coming up to Siddhartha or Shakyamuni or Gautama or Menshin and saying, "Hey, you have to get up and do what I tell you." Then the philosophy of Buddhism would never have been written. So clear your energy. Let's get one more card from the great Ganesh. To me, if someone is telling me that what I find spiritually enlightening is wrong, I instantly look for what they're trying to sell and open up to the capacity of love. Once you clear these energetic cords, you open the capacity to love. And I don't mean own when I say love. I don't mean bind in a contract that shares your resources and dwelling place, rules and restrictions. I say love the way I know the universe loves me, the way I love the universe. It's not human descriptive, but it feels amazing. It's the love you have for your child, right? There's nothing you're going to gain from your children but love, right? You love them, they love you. It's the love of like an animal, a pet, a dog, right? A dog's love is bound to its owner in this joyful way. There's nothing, well, I mean, the dogs get fed and pet and belly rub, but those are all, there's no material gain or psychological boost or confidence uplifter to achieve. It's just a harmonious energy, right? And this is what you want to open up to. So this is why you've got to clear your energy. Have the courage to open up and heal your vulnerability. Don't mask your weakness. Face them and open your heart. Take responsibility. Find harmony with others. So, what we have here from Ganesh today, Spirit, right? Coming through the Oracle deck of Ganesh. Start meditating on your life. Start clearing the energy of anyone who is demanding or binding or constricting or directing or selling your spiritual joy, which spirituality truly means. Like a cheerleader, they are spirit leaders, are they not? Because they uplift people's spirits. So spiritual should be uplifting and joyful, right? And if there are energies that are trying to bind you into what I say is right, you need to clear that so that you can open your capacity to love through this spiritual quest you're on. Make sense yet? It does for me. Let's get some shamanic medicine cards. Shaman. Completion. Like, let's say, for instance, a shaman. A shaman doesn't need somebody to tell them they're a shaman. Shaman doesn't get a degree or a license or a certificate or training from some online course. It's in their blood. They woke up as a shaman before they were even in school. They are complete. No one can tell them who or what they are or what to believe. It's like waking up a human being. Would you let anyone tell you you're anything other than a human? So, it's time for a fresh start. Emergence in the east. This card always reminds me of the Daga's rune. A new enlightened day is coming upon you. After this spiritual quest, this capacity to love opens up within you. You get a fresh start, new ideas, and your dreams are closer than you think. It's time to take the first step. Embrace the new day. Courage is growing. Your dreams matter. Does anyone ever tell you your dreams don't matter? Or do you feel this way? Like, to want things of your own is not fair towards others? Well, that's some energy you need to clear. Everyone's dreams matter. This is clove, cinnamon, ginger, water. Tastes good. Start a new life. Find the clarity. The clarity is now here for you. So, this vision quest, and it says visualization is enhanced. If you start a meditation practice every day, you'll see these binding contracts that you need to clear. And it will open you up to spirit, that agape love, I believe it was. The love of, like, you love the smell of roses, right? I do. You love the way a baby looks at you, right? Like my grandchildren, when they look at me, this, wow, this overjoyous love overtakes your body, right? You start a meditation practice and tell this is what you feel, which means cutting out everything else. This could be digital detox. This could be cutting out friends that are always upset or always angry. This could be cutting off the, hell, if I bother you, watching my videos, if that causes tension in you, then stop listening. Open up your capacity for this radiant joy within through a meditation practice, and then see from this emergence. Because it's not what anyone else says, it's how you feel spiritually uplifted. That is your capacity to love. That's when the universe starts. I call it this divine romance and this divine childlike friendliness, this amazing experience I have back and forth with the universe. There's nothing on earth that can describe it. So, and that comes from the inner work of going through everything that ever bothered me, held me down, made me feel not worthy, and releasing all that. And then I could be completely the last person on the earth, and that I would be joy filled every day because I have a divine love that came from within. So, you might want to take a retreat. Go on a retreat center or somewhere, like find a solitude place. It is time for a safe hideaway to be quiet, be still, and reflect. You have been running in too many directions. Your mind has been trying to figure everything out. Stop. Take this time out. It is needed. Restore. Time to restore balance and harmony within. Feel spirit and see beauty all around you. Get a massage. Rest guilt-free. Bathe in the sensation. Take a salt bath. Prepare for a new journey. Healing in the sacred womb. Healing in Mother Earth's sacred womb. If you look, it's hard because I didn't want to disturb the cave. So, when I journey someone on my drum, let me just show you really quick. Down here is the bear in the cave. Hibernation. I start at the mind until I can feel that the person is ready to go down into their cave. The bear represents deep thinking, rest, recuperation. This is the world of meditation. What these cards are telling me is that you're in need of some disconnect in some really big ways, because there's something really good coming your way. If you're too busy, you may not be able to feel this or tap into this. You may have already completed something in your life and you don't even realize it. Everything you were trying to achieve or working towards, it's probably already done, but you're so spun in the mind from the clock being wound too tight that your ticker's going too fast. When it's supposed to go. Slow down, disconnect, turn off the technologies. Hell, I'm even going to take this advice and I'm going to allow myself guilt-free rest, which means that if someone tells me that I don't care, there are times in life where you need to tap into your capacity to love. Spirituality is not about being forced into oppositions or hurt or anger or anxiety or fear. Fear spreading is the number one religious dogma that prevents everyone from feeling spiritual. My God is a loving God, and it's in everything. Stone people. Stone people. Knowing. This card to me represents the stone mountains right by my house. the caves and prospect mines. The entire mountains are stone, like jaspers and agates and rocks I don't even know. But the stones, when I go there, they come to life. Look at, you see the faces in all these stones? You can't really see them if you're running through the mountain trying to conquer it. But you can after you've rested, meditate, calm down, open your eyes, and the spirit world is right there in front of you. And they know something. This something is for you to tap into. It's time for you to see through a different pair of eyes. So what this tells me, as every reader is getting their own messages as well, when you're pulling cards, if you're pulling for an audience, or it's still pulling your message. This is telling me today is a day to go to my retreat cave in the mountains, the stone mountains behind my home. You should find your own retreat cave somewhere and go there. Let's see what we get from the Cosmic Records deck. Oh, I forgot this big deck is a little different. Whoa, is that 3? They shot out 1, 2, 3. Let's go from the first. Top card first. Stay present. This whole reading is about calming down. Your thoughts are disconnecting you from reality. Avoiding external challenges. An unresolved issue has you trapped in mental loops. Now is the time to face it head on. Return to the present. Reconnect with the essence of life and restore balance and clarity. This entire reading here has not been telling you that, right? Tap out, tune out, let the chaos of the broken record right now be a broken record. Ground yourself, cut cords, clear your energy. Allow yourself to reconnect to the mother's womb so that you can see something that you've been avoiding. And then release it. This challenge is not something that really, all it is has to be faced and done. It's over. You are being called to break free from relationships and situations that restrict your growth of your soul. Every chain that doesn't align with your true values is holding you back from inner peace. You see Ganesh just breaking those chains? Do not be bound to anyone's limitations. Next card. Self-mistrust. Self-doubt is holding you back from progress. Don't let fear dictate your future. You have the ability to break through these obstacles. Now is the time to free yourself and move toward your goals. Stone people, capacity to love. This is your spiritual quest. So this is what the universe has for you. And on that note, I'll let you go. And hopefully this information finds you helpful. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you will. If something draws you to leave a comment, be welcome to, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Today I've got a date with some stone giants. So take care.